A third sign of hypocrisy is that hypocrites are people who always have to be right. That's definitely not me. Or is it? Heck, all of us want to be right. And we're right. We're going to blast it on social media. Jesus didn't say it was wrong to be right, or that the law was somehow erroneous. What he did disapprove of was teaching righteousness without living it inwardly. He says in Matthew 23, verses 27 to 28, "Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You're like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside you're full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean. In the same way, on the outside you appear to people as righteous, but on the inside you're full of hypocrisy and wickedness." You see, tombs were whitewashed in the day of Christ so that they would be visible because they were unclean and made those who entered them unclean. Yet, even with a coat of whitewash, their contents were not made clean. They were still full of decay. Jesus said that was the exact condition of the teachers and the Pharisees. And the same is true for us. Even when we're right, carefully espousing God's standards on our Facebook feed, we can be full of decay. In fact, if we reflect on some of the recent scandals in the evangelical world, we'll recall that some of the most egregious sins were committed by some of the teachers who are most right. So, rather than scorn those fallen men and women, let's use their stories to provoke us to do frequent heart checks. As was shared on Sunday, Jesus can undo hypocrisy when we turn our focus inward to the condition of our hearts. And that's exactly what the Pharisees never wanted to do. They were forced to do so by Christ. So let's stop fighting others, destroying relationships, and arguing to win at all costs. Instead, let's worry more about our inner state than disputing what others say and quarreling until we wear out our opponents. Let's surrender our right to be right in order to be right with God. Would you say this prayer with me? Lord, I surrender my right to be right. I want to care a lot more about being right with you than winning arguments. I'm often not right. I'm pretty sure of that. Help me to focus on the things that matter. Amen.